Hey everyone, welcome to another video here with Rotaries and Jet Skis. So today we are going to be tackling the brakes. So we got it running using its actual gas tank rather than just a little jerry can off to the side. In the previous videos you probably noticed that there is not a master cylinder on this car. It came with a new master cylinder when I got it, and we'll be putting it on in this video, but while I've been underneath the car, I've looked and seen that these brake calipers are pretty crusty. So I'm going to start with first trying to get the bleed nipples moving and probably replaced before I even bother trying to put the master cylinder on, because if I can't bleed the brakes, what's the point of putting it on? So I'm going to go ahead, start by taking this wheel off, and then I'll set you up so that you can see the caliper. So this corner of the car is up in the air now, and this wheel is off. And guys, she's crusty. So you can see up here in this fender well, there's some serious rust down here, all up along there. I haven't done like serious rust repair in quite a few years, but I'm definitely going to be getting back into it on this car. So some of this stuff looks wet because I just sprayed it with some WD-40, pretty much all the bolts. Luckily, it seems like where it counts, this car just has surface rust. Like, I don't know why that's so crusty, but right here by the bolts for the steering box, it still seems to be solid. Now, this right here, this does not look good. I mean, heck, I'm definitely seeing new inner outer tie rods pretty soon on this car. At least on this side. I think the other side has been replaced, which I don't know why they just replaced one side, because this side's pretty much just fused itself to one big crappy piece. But you know how I say I was concerned about bleeding? Yeah, that's the bleeder nipple. And now you may not be super familiar with bleeding brakes. There should be like a hex on the end of that so that you can put a wrench on it and loosen it. Yeah, there's not. And it looks like it may have been drilled with a screw extractor. I think what I'm gonna first try is just see if I can grab it with some pliers and see if I can get it out. This is not the first time I've sprayed this with WD-40. I did it a few days ago, let it sit, and another time after that. So maybe it's broken loose a little bit. If it doesn't want to go, might see our friend Mr. Torch and see if we can get it out. But I will first try with some pliers, so I'll get the camera set up and go to town. Okay everybody, let's see if we can get this little bleeder nipple off of here. So give it a little bit more WD-40, take our pliers. Okay, it's not doing anything. Fun. Okay, let's see if we can get the bigger pliers in here. No, nothing. Okay. Okay, so literally no movement at all. Let's see if I can get the blowtorch in here and see what that does. Okay guys, got the good old blowtorch here. Let's give this thing some heat, see if we can break it loose. Okay guys, so as you probably just saw in that video, which I actually cut short, that I put a lot of torch onto this little bleeder nipple. I mean, I torched it for, you know, a few minutes of direct heat and then went back on it, and it still did absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to try now is something that my roommate has, and these are, if I can get it open, failing here guys, reverse drill bits. And so apparently you can just take these, you get one that's like just slightly bigger than your hole, so like that one, and you just drill into it backwards. Like if you notice, the angle of the drill bit is reverse of what a normal drill bit would be. So I'll put this in the drill, set it up, and see if maybe this will get it out. Okay guys, got the drill bit in the drill. Got this here, let's see what this does. Huh. Well, that seems like it just drilled it out, is all that it did. Well, maybe I'll try like one step larger. See if that works. Or potentially actually 2 steps larger. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2. See what this does. All it did was drill it out and probably just get into my threads. Cool. Okay, so that that didn't work. That's still really hot too. Okay, I guess we put some more torch on this mother trucker. Now that it's thinner, it may heat better and I might be able to get it out. Hopefully my threads weren't absolutely ruined by the way I did. Otherwise I'll need to find another caliper. Oh, I guess I can use this caliper. At this point, I'll probably just get back to you once I get this out. This is probably going to be a while. Well guys, this did not go to plan. Tried drilling it out and I broke the drill bit off down in there. So now I need to take this caliper off, see if I can take it apart, rebuild it. Maybe I can get that little bit drill bit out and then I can just tap it. I don't know. So I'll set the camera up and see if I can get this caliper off. Okay, so as you can see, I probably just cut that time lapse short because I was going to be there for a while trying to get this caliper off, but I got it off. Here it is. So that's where I screwed up the bleeder nipple. Here's where the brake line goes in. Here's the whole assembly without the caliper on. So for those of you that don't know how to get the calipers off of one of these first gen RX7s, you got to take these bolts loose on the bottom that hold like the strut to the kind of, I guess, spin. I mean, I guess that's the spindle, the little arm that your tie rod connects to. Just loosen the forward one, take the back one all the way out, then you can pivot it, and then you can get to these bolts that actually hold your caliper onto the spindle. So now I got to figure out how I can clear all that junk out of there. Maybe, just maybe, I can stick something down in there and try and push it out, but I don't know. I may end up needing a new caliper after that. So I will see if I can get that out. So I got all the extra brackets off of this caliper, and I put them in that bag over there so I can keep them and not let them get lost. I'll need to look to see if I can either find another reman caliper or a rebuild kit for this. I would really prefer a reman because I'm gonna need to tap that and I'd rather not. So I'll see if I can find a reman one. But for now, I will slap this back together so I can at least roll the car. And well, I mean, more just put the wheel back down. So I will put that bottom bolt back on and I will get to you when I'm on the other side. See if we can get the bleeder open on the other side. Okay, so over here on the passenger side now, this one came out like it was supposed to. I just put 8mm ratchet on it and just got it out. One thing you don't ever want to do is put like an open end or one of the ones like the sockets with like that's like a star inside, because those will just strip them real good. You want to put like a real just hex ratchet on them for that first time. And I did that and it came out. So I took it out, cleaned it, and put some anti-seize on and put it back in because I will be bleeding these on a later date since I need to figure out what's going on with the driver's side of the car. So now I guess I will go to the back and pull those off and see if I can get the bleeders off the back side. So got the back up in the air. Got the back up differently than I did for the tank removal. Put it on jack stands. This time you can just put them on these lower control arm mounts. Ignore that and ignore all that rust and that rust. Look at that, there's a brand new bleeder there. So we're gonna put a wrench on that and see if we can get it to spin. Okay, I might need you. So we're going to see if this will come off. Same 8mm that we were using in the front. Make sure it's on loosen, not tighten. Oh, that's just beautiful. It came right out. Now there is zero, and I mean literally zero fluid coming out of there. But look at that. That is a brand new bleeder right there. And you know what we're going to do? We're gonna dab a little bit of anti-seize on there. And we're gonna put it right back in there because I screwed that front caliper. So we can't do anything with that right now. And yeah, it may be a while before this car actually hits the streets. You know, because that caliper may be really hard to fix or really hard to find a replacement. But at least when it is time, we'll be able to bleed the brakes because these came out. So remember to tighten these back down, but not super tight. And I will pick this video up once I have found a viable solution for that front left caliper. So for now, goodbye. Okay, so as y'all can see from this video, the brakes were not going well. I'm actually filming this section like, gosh, 3-4 weeks after I filmed all the footage for this video. So I'm actually going to end this here and turn this brake video into 2 parts. If I finish this video out for everything I had to do, it's going to be probably like a 35-minute video. And I think that's just a little too long. In the next video, I go through and I actually show you what I did to put 84-85 front calipers on it, and then how to replace the wheel cylinders in the back. And even that isn't everything that I totally ended up doing on these brakes. I set the car down, and I'll talk more about this in the next video. I didn't film all this because, honestly, it was just too much brakes at this point. But I set the car down, I hit the brakes, I blew a line, and now I think it's going to blow another line. So I still have some even yet to do on the brakes to make it truly safe to maybe drive far distances, drive it hard. But for this, that's going to be the end of this first part of the brakes with Matilda 79 RX7. So thank y'all. For those of you who don't know, we have an Instagram now, and please go follow the Instagram and continue to like and subscribe. Thank y'all.